So I'm about to fire my first ever actual payload out of my 180-year-old musket, British P1841 officer's musket in 70 caliber, which is, it's approximately 12 gauge. It's a little bit less than 12 gauge, a little bit more than 16 gauge. So I loaded it with a shot load, and I didn't weigh the shot. What I did was and I've fired several blanks, and so I loaded it with 60 grains of 1F black powder and a couple of paper towels as wads, and an equal volume of number 7.5 shot, equal volume to the powder charge. And because that seems to, from what I've heard, that patterns pretty well. And I've done that in the past quite a bit, and haven't had any complaints about it anyway, so what they say about it must be correct. It's going to hang fire a little bit, probably, because I put a booster charge of 4F into the nipple. So hopefully it'll do okay. So I'm just shooting at a tin can. Oh, and by the way, I'm using the Winchester Magnum number 11 primers, which have been in most of my other black powder guns, if not all of them. These caps have been extremely unreliable and usually take two or three tries before they'll actually go. But in this musket, man, they've been 100%, because it's got a pretty serious hammer fall. I was surprised to find that it took number 11 caps. So anyway, here goes nothing. Oh yeah. I did flinch a little bit because I had to jerk the trigger, and also this being the first payload, and I didn't strap it down to a tire and proof test it or anything. I thought about it, but I decided, well, I went from 40 grain blank loads to 60 grain blank loads, and no problem there. So I figured adding a little bit of powder to that probably wouldn't add very much pressure. So it seems to be doing okay. I probably will proof test it with a heavier load before I try actually holding it and shooting heavier loads. But let me grab that can. I think I hit it pretty solidly. Actually, I think I hit the ground just in front of it. Yeah. Two or three pellets hit it, but I mostly hit the ground in front of the can. Fun though. I definitely intend to shoot it quite a bit more. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Maybe I can actually squirrel hunt with it this year before it gets too cold and they go into hibernation.